this is Spencer Cropper, and this is how I produced Overwhelmed by Blur Court. Right off the top, coming in with a not quite 4 on the floor.
Four on the snare.
But dropping the 1 so that it's just kick on those. The bulk of the drum sound is coming from Addictive Drums, just on a vintage dry sound. There's 2 drum samples in addition to Addictive Drums. Kick that lands on the 1 of every 4 bars, and then there's a snare sample going on the 2 and the 4. All the keyboards you're hearing are coming from this Prophet Rev 2. The tracks are named silly things like U4P22. Those are the actual patch names on the synth. Most of the patches I'm using are J3PO patches, $50, and those are great sounds. They save you a lot of time recording. Click there for you to see. What you just heard is the sound of the synth. I find it saves me a lot of time and energy to just capture a great sound going in. Now for the real sauce. This is a Fender Strat. It's me playing it through a Strymon Volante. What I've done is I've looped it, reversed the loop, and then messed around with this tape stop and start effect directly going in. So there's no effects running in the DAW. It's all how the sound was captured. Moving around in your ears.
And that's the intro.
Here's the magical voice of Jake Pukar.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Violent waves on from irrelevancy. No, you cry. No, you cry. To your mother asking what's the deal with me. Far away. Got a plan, but it's nowhere near finality. You wanna stay.
Groove mostly stays the same. Bass and drums settle down. Gives you just a little taste of the double time feel there.
This is a
Logic preset. Guitars enter second half of the verse. Let's take a look at these vocals. Jake has one of the best voices I know.
Does it hurt? Violent waves sown from irrelevancy. No, you cried to your mother asking what's the deal with me. Far away.
So that's just one vocal track. Going into a parallel, just some compression, pretty heavy on the first one, some delay, some chorus, another parallel, because why not? And then there's a throw towards the end of it.
going into the pre-chorus with the backing vocals.
All your friends wanna see it differently. All your friends wanna see it differently. Differently.
I mean, you're pretty much there when you've got a voice like that. I bounced this vocal to a delay. You won't actually see the delay on here because it's right in this track.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? Violent waves sown from irrelevancy. No, you cry. No, you cry. No, you cry. To your mother asking what's the deal with me. Far away.
So the delay is kind of swirling around, not locked to a grid or anything.
Imperfect.
For the hell of it, let's take a look at this. So this is me singing 3-part behind Jake.
Far away. Finality. wanna stay.
It's easy when it's a good tune to sing. Take a look at this pre-chorus. We're staying on the same chords here, so I'm trying to have something constantly going on, and you'll hear where it kind of differs from the verse.
All your friends wanna see differently. All your friends wanna see differently.
There's one of my favorite tricks. In that pre-chorus, you hear that synth that's wobbling. So it's going through an LFO, and I'm actually panning it slowly from left to right. It's kind of this nice
Turning of the page.
I tried to walk away peacefully. You needed one more day, it seemed. Over when you found someone with a better plan. Over when you found someone with a better plan. Someone with a better plan.
Okay, so that was wrong. Every time I ever work on this track, for some reason the delay doesn't catch on time. So it should sound like this.
Someone with a better plan. Got me there. No one else tried or seemed to care.
Just guitars. Ukulele doing that. Let's take a look at some of these guitars. There's a lot of cool tones in here. Let's start with the one that immediately comes to mind. This is me trying to sound like Nile Rodgers. I'm playing a Strat compressor. That's it. Adding this ukulele adds a lot to that. Now this is a guitar tuned in Nashville tuning. I think it's probably going through this phaser. It's most definitely going through this phaser. Also fuzz. Been really getting into pedals lately. I like not having to mix my guitars so much because they just sound the way I want them going in. So a lot of little layers. Listen to this.
Fuzz on the casino.
And then a little Strat. A lot of doubling going on. And of course this one. I love that. Okay, let's take a look at these synths. That sounds amazing going in. That is it going on with the synth in this verse. Listen to that.
All together.
Just feels
So good.
with that guitar. It's kind of a double chorus at the end, introducing new stuff for the double. Not really harmonically, but just parts, getting thicker and thicker as it goes. Now Electron comes in.
When you found someone with a better plan.
Thanks for sticking around till the end. I'll see you again soon with more songs and more breakdowns.